What's up, everybody? This is a Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing Uranus in the second house. Goddamn, I feel like I'm on a roll today. I'm full of energy. I'm drinking my iced latte, and I'm just going in. I gotta go to work tomorrow, so probably might not be doing any videos. So I'm trying to get them all out today. However, we're gonna be discussing Uranus in the second house. So first, we're gonna break down Uranus and what Uranus is all about. Uranus is the planet of the rebel and being very rebellious, okay? Unconventional, revolutionary, shocking individualism. It is erratic, unpredictable ways, unique, innovative, highly original, and creative. But it does bring madness, chaos to the table. It is about science, technology, revolutions, computers, and divine sparks. So, Uranus in general is electrifying energy. A lot of unpredictable things will go on and take place at a time's notice. So, this is the type of energy where things were going one way, all of a sudden, boom, shit different. Shit ain't the same. Shit is a whole new view. The way that you viewed something is no longer that way, and it's a new way of thinking. Okay, so now the second house in the natal birth chart really has to do with survival. Okay, it is a survival house. It has to do with your money, the way that you manage money, what you value in this world. The second house is ruled by Taurus, and Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. So it does have love, beauty, creativity, peace, harmony, tranquility, but it does bring luxury to the table. Um, Things that you would do in order to obtain money, going into survival mode, going into getting it out the mud, how you would go out there and get it so that you can have a roof over your head, so you can have clothes on your back and food in your stomach. This is the second house. It shows you your value system. It shows you your possessions. It shows you the accumulation of wealth. Okay, your possessions you can hold dear to you. Don't want to part from it. Don't want to let go. It does also show you your family dynamic. Okay, things that could go on and take place in the family area. So it's a lot with the second house because it is a survival house. All right, Uranus, as I said before, it is about unexpected change, pretty much to wrap that up. So we're going to jump right into this today. Uranus in the second house, men and women, if you have this placement and if you don't have this placement. Okay, these men and women really can deal with money issues. Their monies can definitely fluctuate. Okay, this placement is going to be unpredictable as far as your money goes. Okay, money can come fast and leave just as quickly. You can receive extreme amount of money and unexpectedly from unforeseen circumstances. It can be completely wiped out and depleted. Okay, this is going to be a difficult placement to have if you do have this or know somebody with it, because what's going on here is that these people's minds, the way that it works, they love money, they love luxury, they love possessions, they love accumulating the money. But what ends up happening in this placement is that because their mind is geared towards so many get rich scheme plans or money making ideas, even if it's not a scheme, okay, they would prefer to really go out there and work for themselves, be a freelancer, have their own business. 9 to 5 jobs, of course, they will work them, but they would feel more comfortable if they had their own shit going for themselves, their own side hustle. These men and women can sell drugs. These men and women can cut grass. They can paint your walls, do your hair, do your nails. This is a side hustle placement, along with being in a full blown business, operating a business on your own. Okay, the thing about this is that if you have your own side hustle or even your own damn business, side hustles are a business. These men and women can definitely find it very hard, because what's going to happen is the money's going to come a lot at times, and then other times it's not going to be there. Sometimes it's going to be a waiting period. Nobody's calling you to cut their grass. Nobody's calling you to do your hair. So now your money's going to fluctuate. And that's just what it is. Okay, they can't be big spenders on whatever it is on the sake of looking good for their homes. They want their homes to be nice and pleasant. They do not like a whole bunch of fucking mess that can get on their nose. Get on their nose. It can get on their nerves and really irritate the shit out of them if they're surrounded by a messy area. Even if they go to somebody's house and their house is dingy or dirty or whatever. These are the type of men and women that probably start sweeping up your damn house, mopping your floors and shit, so that they can just feel a little bit more comfortable. They love to surround themselves around beauty and beautiful things, luxury and things of such. So now these men and women can use their sense of originality and uniqueness and intellectual abilities in a practical way. All right, independent working would be excellent for these men and women, which I just previously just said. They would prefer to have their own thing. If they're a chef, they want to be the best cooks. So they want to promote their business to you so that they can gain money that way. They really are about rebelling and breaking away from the traditional norms, 9 to 5s, 3 to 11s. Okay, so these men and women, you can definitely see them working those jobs too. But when they leave that job, they really want to have something else lined up so that they can make extra money. They want to have their own business. So now their 9 to 5 consistent job could now turn into their side shit. That's what they're about. They're about turning the traditional shit down a notch so that they can really get into that area. Okay, this is going to be very difficult placement to have, because if they're in a relationship, a deep rooted committed relationship, their money will definitely fluctuate because their minds are geared towards making the money, obtaining the money, but not so much saving the money for a rainy day. They can really struggle with that. It could take them a long time. And then what happens with them is they do not like to be told what they should do, how they should do shit, how it's going to be. That could irk them. That could irk the shit out of them. Okay? They hate to feel caged in financially. They hate to feel caged in financially or be overly dependent on other people for income. They don't want to ask people for money. They don't even really like it when people offer them money also. It's very confusing with this placement. Okay, now of course at times if they really in the right and they really need it, yes, they will accept it, but they would prefer to just get it themselves so they don't have to rely on somebody else, depend on somebody else for them to pay their rent, for them to get some food, for them to buy clothes, for them to survive. They want to be self-made and they want to be able to survive for themselves. And as a matter of fact, these men and women are self-made men and women. Okay, they're not afraid to get their hands dirty. They're not afraid to get it out the mud. They go in full throttle to do these things. Okay, they may avoid business and companies and pursue their own business. Okay, this is what these men and women are about. Their sole purpose of this placement is for the Uranus men and women to really experience a variety, okay, variations and whole bunch of freedom, change, and the ability to break free from the normal. All right, this is what the universe is going to open up and allow for them so that they don't have to feel like they're caged in. They don't feel like they're being confined to maintain day-to-day routine. It's allowing them and giving them the platform to really be able to use their creative talents to the full extent. Okay, finding ways and brilliant ideas to come up with how they're going to maneuver in this world is what this placement is all about. So now these men and women can be very reckless spenders and not saving for a rainy day in a proper way. They can discover new ways on how to make money. Okay, this is what these men and women can do quite often. All right, find new ways on how to get it, find new ways to make their lives better. They can really go into these things quite often. Okay, what else can I say about this placement? These men and women, they do love to travel. They love to really go out there and really just make their money. But what ends up happening is that because they want shit to be a certain kind of way, because they want their own business at all costs, they want to work for themselves. Their money is not going to always be consistent. And this can definitely bring problems into a relationship, because when it's time to save, when it's time to put shit to the side for the bills, these men and women can come up short. Now, they're good with paying bills. They're good with going out there, getting the money, giving you the bread, giving you the paper. But now they don't have the funds to go back on if they need it for something else. So now what ends up happening is that their partner has to dig into their pocket. Their partner has to now take on that role to make sure shit is good. And let me tell you something with this placement. Uranus in the second house, these men and women can be pissed off, annoyed. They can get very upset. They can go into retreat mode and not even want to discuss about financial matters with you. They can not want to tell you how much they're making, hide money from you, and things like that. Not tell you where it's at and things like that. Keep a lot of things more so private, because what it is they feel like they want to be in control of their finances, but they seem to not be able to control it. They can't control their finances in the proper way. And a lot of times, these men and women can go from rags to riches, back down to rags, back to riches, back down to rags, back up to riches. This is what happens with them, because as far as the financial matters go, it can be very chaotic for them. All right. Love to make money. They love to go out there and get the bread. They don't have an issue with that. They would rather just do it their own damn way instead of doing it your way. They don't like enter into authority figures and things like that. But if they are working on a job, they will work to their most effective ability. These are the type of people that will move very fast and whatever it is that they're doing. So people will definitely look at them to do a job for them, and they'll do it so fucking fast and so quick and so neat. Okay, they did a great job when they did it, that people are going to tell other people what they did. But still in all, okay, people may want you to do this for them. They may want you to do their hair, but don't do it right away. And this is the thing. So Uranus is going to be unpredictable, so a lot of times it's going to be there for you to reach into, but they need to watch their spending. Okay, these are the type of people that might double up on their rent, double up on their car notes, double up on their car insurance, so that things are there and they don't have to worry about it. But when you double shit up, now you don't have anything left to dig back into if things appear. Because what happens with these men and women is they'll double up on their rent, double up on their car insurance, and then you know what happens? They lose their phone. Their phone got lost. It fell in the toilet. I'm giving you scenarios on how shit could happen, okay? They ended up in a car accident. Now they got to fix the fucking car. Okay? Somebody was in need. They felt the need to help somebody else. Now they don't have shit once again. So it's a whole bunch of things that go on with this placement as far as money goes. Okay? Their possessions, they are the type of people that if you go to their homes, they're going to have a beautiful house. Without a shadow of a doubt, their house is going to be immaculate. It's going to be well kept up. It's going to be nice. It's going to smell good. It's gonna have nice sculptures, pictures all around, because these men and women want to be surrounded by beauty. Now, as far as their partners go, their partners are gonna be very eccentric, very sexy, attractive men and women, whoever it is that's dealing with them. Oh yeah, whoever it is that they are dealing with is going to be like that, passionate, full of life. Okay, their partners can get annoyed with them, because what happens is they do not like to even, and that's another thing, they don't like to discuss money matters. Okay, at times they feel like they do, and at times they feel like they don't do. And that's where Uranus really comes into play at, because Uranus is about change. And 1 minute is this way, the next minute it's not. So they have that energy in their second house, in their survival house. So at times they'll be up to talk about financial matters with their partners. And then other times they feel like you're trying to beat them down, you're trying to belittle them, trying to make them feel a certain kind of way, like they're not capable and they're not able, when they know that they're fully equipped and able to tackle on this shit at hand. Okay, they do take quite some time to really figure out exactly what it is they want to do. But once they figure out what they want to do, they got it. And they will persevere in that area. They will do it to the depth. But now their partners just have to, whoever is dealing with Uranus in the second house, men and women. Okay, we understand that their money is going to fluctuate. Sometimes they will have it, and sometimes that they won't. But their ultimate goal is to always be a provider. Their ultimate goal is to make sure that they do have it. And it's going to be hard to show them the way on how to save, because it's like they don't fucking do it and they don't get it. And then even if they save it, they got to go back into it, and then they don't have shit again. So it is a difficult placement to have. However, they are excellent at whatever it is that they do, and they'll make sure that they have something. Okay, if they is broke as hell today, and then they broke as hell the next day, you better believe that in 2 more days, they ain't gonna be broke like that, because they about bettering their situation, bettering their surroundings, making sure that they can eat, making sure that they can do what the fuck they want to do, and they can be comfortable. You have to remember that the second house is about luxury, it's about peace, it's about beauty. They want to look good, they want to smell nice, they want this shit to be like that. Okay, if you're messing with them, you need to be well kept up. You cannot be a dingy bitch, and you can't be a nasty, stinking ass dude. You cannot be, because they're not gonna be accepting to that. That's gonna be a rejection for them. You know what I'm saying? If they coming to check you, and you know what I'm saying, your house is fucked up on the inside, just dirty, and you didn't clean this, you didn't wipe that, you walk right past that trash, bitch. You know, no, they don't like none of that type of shit. They like shit to be a pleasant setting. Okay, they want to feel good, they want to feel free, they want to have fun. Okay, that shit is disturbing to their mind, and they might actually get up and leave, or they might even just, like I said, feel like they might need to straighten up your shit so that they could be a little bit more comfortable. Okay. So, however, their money will fluctuate from time to time. So it will be up and down, up and down. The remedy to that is to just become better savers, making sure that you have a backup to back up the backup every single damn time. It's going to be a struggle for you, men and women, because you're so used to getting the money, spending the money, getting it and spending it. But you got to get it, save it, spend it. You see what I'm saying? Get it, save it, spend some, not all. And that's just how you need to just do that, and you'll be okay. So I'm going to leave this on this note for now. In future videos to come, I will go into more depth into this placement. Please be sure to check out my online store. It is Grimy Gear at www.grimygear.com. If you need a caterer, be sure to hit me up. I am the chef goddess also at Supreme Royale Catering at gmail.com. If you need my husband to do any Work to your home, swimming pool, or business. Hit him up. His business is Steve's Handy Helpers. And you can hit him up at aronnesbit90 at gmail.com. If you need me to analyze a birth chart for you, it will be $50. The price has went down. If you need a synastry chart, a composite chart, it will be $70. Also, I am doing tarot card readings if you would like that, if you need that. I got you. And that will be $30. So if it's love and relationships, if it's career or your financial situation, spirituality, or even just your health, you can hit me up. It is $30 for those individually. All right. I'm going to have the information in the description below if you need that information. And if you don't see it in the description, go on my channel, hit the About button, click on it, and you will see all those services. You will see the prices, okay? So this has been a Force of Nature. Spiritual awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I will see you on the next one.